Goedenavond, good evening.
Goedenavond, welkom.
Kalispera. Al de Grieken. I hope you are ready. Okay. Alcohol.
Some things never change.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Here we are again, back in confinement, and welcome to our living room. First of all, cheers
to you.
So we decided to organize some more online tango classes. Some people were bored in their houses, we especially, so we decided...
No, he speaks for himself. That was perfectly fine.
So we decided to organize these for you.
Yeah, we hope you are still healthy and safe and that family and friends are also in the same good condition. Let's keep it that way. And for now, we are keeping up with the classes, the online classes, so it's nice to see you digitally.
Okay, good. Let's get started immediately.
Yes.
So, we'll show what we are going to do tonight. First, we will start with a step that we already know. We will go to the cross step, and from the cross step, we will lead the sandwich, the step that you normally know. So, we go to our cross step. We lead the partner to make a forward step. I make a diagonal step with right, a change of weight, and then from there, we're going to look for the sandwich. She steps over, and then we have completed the direction change, and we exit. So we'll show again.
Let's do that again.
We'll show twice from each direction, and then we can practice this. So we have our cross step, change of weight, one, change of weight for the leaders, the sandwich, lady steps over, forward upshot, change of weight, and we exit. We show from the other direction.
Yes. So we go to the cross. And the leader uncrosses us. From there we go into forward step, side step, collecting and back step. Sandwichito. You step over, small step here. Turn, 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 and then change the weight. Again.
One time.
One. You go into the cross, uncross, collect, forward, side, collect, back step. Sandwich. Then step over, a very far turn for the leader to come back in the good direction.
Okay, let's practice that first by ourselves.
Yeah.
So, what do you suggest? Ladies start?
Yeah, ladies can start. So
Okay.
leaders, already now you have a break. Come on.
Ciao, Claudia. Okay, good.
Okay, so
Let's chill, guys.
Yeah. So until the cross should be not a problem. So let's try. 1, 2. Then you go into the cross. Remember to have the heels from the floor because you need to push the ball of the foot to uncross, then collect. Forward step, side step, fine. He turns, he continues to turn you, so you collect and you go into backward step. Right foot of the leader, left foot of the leader into sandwichito. He goes back, your turn to step over his foot. Don't go too far here. Small step, and then it's a transfer of weight and a pivot all the way to this direction. Change of weight, exit. We do that 4 more times. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Into the cross. Ooh, uncross it. Forward, side, and back. Sandwich. He steps out. You step over, you make your pivot alongside the partner, change your weight, exit. 3 more times. 1, 2, into the cross, uncross, forward, side, back. You notice I always collect before I make a pivot. Then he does a sandwich, he exits, your turn to step over. And here, transfer of the weight, you collect, change the weight to exit. Let's do that 2 more times. And 1. Into the cross. Remember, heel from the floor, ball of the foot pushes to uncross. Forward step, side step, collect to go into back step. Sandwichito. Your turn to step over and then follow your leader. Weight shift, exit. Última vez. Into the cross. Uncross, step, side, back. Wait for him to do the sandwichito. When you get the lead, you can touch his foot with this part of your leg. Step over, follow him all the way around. Weight shift and exit. Okay.
Our turn.
Let's make them work.
So followers, you can keep on practicing as Sonia will be keeping on showing it in this line.
But I will say nothing.
No, she will say nothing. Oh, thank God.
Ah.
So, we have the first part. We go to the cross step. So we change the direction here a little bit, so she feels the direction for the cross. I change the weight once to uncross her. I change the weight twice to change my body weight. Then I make a small back step. I change the weight. This leads her the backward pivot. And then we look for her foot, the sandwich. Step over, right back. The partner will step over there because you move backwards. And then we're going to rotate on this, the point where my heel is. We're going to rotate on our left foot, change the weight, and then exit, side, jump. One more time. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross, change, and 1, 2. Parada, the sandwich, right back. Lady does parada, steps over. We change the direction, change the weight, then exit. One more time. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross, change, and 1, 2. Side. Oh, sorry, side. Changed by the parada. We have the sandwich. We invite the partner to step over. We change the direction, change the weight, and we exit. Or in flight. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Le croisement, changement de système. 1, 2, changer, parada, sandwich, droite en arrière, la femme passe, on change la direction, changement de poids et on sort. Coucou. Okay, what do you think? One more time? 5,
One more time.
6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross, change, and 1, 2. Go down a bit, parada, sandwich, right back. 4 steps over, change your direction, change your weight, and exit. Okay, let's try this together, all together. We will go slowly for the first part. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross, I change once, change again, and now 1,
to the side,
2,
collect and pivot back step.
parada, sandwich, right back,
Then touch and step over.
over, change the direction,
Turn.
change the weight, and exit. Again, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Into the cross, uncross.
Change, and
1. Side, collect, pivot.
parada, sandwich, right back,
Step over.
change direction.
Turn, and change.
We show from the other side. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cross, uncross.
Change, and 1,
Side, back turn, change.
And exit. Again. 5, 6, 7, and 1,
To the
2,
side.
3, 4, cross, change, and 1, 2, collect, parada, sandwich, right
Then
back,
touch, step over, small step, pivot, 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 pivot.
change your weight, and exit. Okay, so you know that movement. There are some small points of attention before we practice with music.
Yeah.
Sonia.
So, I have to check, because we said the technique was later, but there's one thing that will help you, especially when you're coming out of the cross. You will want to step forward with the hip first, and this gives you the wrong position. What you really need to focus on is the ball of the foot will really, you push it, but also you push it to bring your forward step, to bring your body on top of your forward step, so that you are really arriving in that position. From there, you collect to go side and you collect to go back. Here again, don't fall into your back step. It's really a controlled pivot where you extend the leg and then you bring actually the weight, you divide. Dividing is not really the good word, but don't lean back. That's maybe the best way to describe it. The weight of the heel goes into the floor, but you don't go all the way back. So keep it straight. And then again the same after the sandwich when you step over. Here especially, don't reach for your step. Really again, bring yourself into this forward position. Yeah? So the tricky part is at the end, because you will be coming close to your partner and you will want to lean back. So here you are pivoting and you will want to do this. You will notice if you do that you will fall. So again here, focus on bringing all the body on top of your forward foot, collect and really aim to stay behind your frame. So here, so you can maintain the balance and then do the weight shift. So stay behind the frame, that's the easiest way not to fall backward.
Thank you for that short explanation. So for the ladies, let's keep it shorter because we have reached the end of the class almost.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
when you do the parada, so you come from the cross, you open, you change your weight, you want to go down on your left leg so you can extend your right. So don't try to extend without going down first. So you want to go down and extend so you remain straight. Then you do the sandwich, you pass. When she passes to the other side and you want to change direction, you will notice that the place where I'm turning around is around the part of my heel. So normally you will want to go where your toes are, go around your heel, because when you go to your toes you'll end up too far away from the part. Let's try with music, everybody! And let's dance to Mr. Disabli Carlos. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, 1, 2, down, parada, sandwich, right back. Around the heel, change your weight, exit. One more time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross,
Uncross.
1, 2, 3, 4, around the heel, change, exit. Okay, we change direction. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross,
Uncross.
1,
Bring yourself
2,
in
3,
the good position.
sandwich,
Then front.
change, exit. One more time, and
1, 2, 3, 4. Cross.
time in the other direction. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, bam, bam, 8 for the lady, sandwich, 3 steps over, around my heel side, exit, one more time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, 1, 2, parada, sandwich, right back, steps over, turn around and exit. Okay, I hope that works for you everybody. If you have any questions,
Feel free to use the chat.
feel free to use the chat.
If it's too quick, if the sound is okay or not okay, just let us know.
Exactly. Okay, good. So normally that movement shouldn't pose any problems because we have done, most of you, we have done that already.
There's a second part coming up.
Yes, and that part is a bit more tricky. So, we end up in the cross step, and now we're going to replace the sandwich with a step and a change of weight. Okay, we will show maybe from the profile. So she's in the cross. We will go there, and now I step with my body weight to the right. Not like with the sandwich, there was no body weight yet. So I step with her together towards her axis. I will turn her slightly further, and then I will step around her with my left, which creates the boleo that some of you already did. She steps over, and then we will exit. Okay?
Let's do it again.
So we show once more, coming from the cross. She steps 1, 2. Now I join her into the movement. I turn around her axis, and I step to the other side, which creates the movement of the boleo. And then we do a change of direction to exit. Okay, let's show it one more time. Then we will practice by ourselves. So
from the cross.
we need to go a bit further. So, from the cross, so we have 1,
Forward.
2. Now step to the partner, around her, to the other side, boleo. She steps over, change of weight, and in the step we will be doing, we have to rebound to look for the dance direction. And finish with quadrado. Okay.
Yeah. Let's try separately first.
First you, first me?
Whatever you prefer.
You? Me?
Yeah. Do much?
Okay. So, yeah. You want to try first? Okay. Doesn't matter. So, for the leaders, well, maybe we will go.
Yeah.
For the leaders, so we go to the cross step. All together. Ladies in the cross. Change your weight. Change your weight. Now we go 1, 2. All of this is the same. This is also the same, but instead of waiting to transfer the weight, I go immediately towards the partner. I turn a little bit around her. I go a bit further with my chest, and then I'm going to release her and step around her to the other side. So she will stay there and she will rotate back to me. Her foot will come around. She steps over, a change of weight. We're in that direction. A rebound to find the dance direction again, and then we finish with a quadrado. Okay, a lot of steps. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, and 1, 2, step towards the partner, continue leading her. Now release the partner and step around her, and then present your foot into a parada so her foot ends up around. She steps over, change of weight, rebound to change direction, and then an exit. Let's do that 3 more times. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, and 1, 2, now step, continue leading, Step around her, present your foot into parada. She steps over, change your weight, rebound with left to exit. Quadrado. Again, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, and 1, 2, 3 towards the partner, 4 around her axis, parada, she steps over, change the direction with rebound, and quadrado. One more time, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, and 1, 2, step in her direction, step around her, present your foot. She steps over, change your weight, rebound, side, quadrado, to finish our movement. Ooh.
So, leaders, you can continue practicing while
Maybe it's an idea that I give you just the floor and that we don't
Okay.
confuse anybody with this movement now.
So let's try.
Is it working, guys? Just post it in the chat while the ladies are working. We can gossip a bit.
Anyway, let's do this. So you go into the cross step. So far so good, right? So uncross, forward, side, collect and back like you would do a sandwich. However, now you will feel that the leader will bring your complete axis right away onto your right foot. Because of his releasing, so he's sending you like in toward a backward step, it seems. So from here, I will get this sensation. My foot will extend because I have the sensation we are going to step backward. Because he's doing the opposite movement now to present his parada, to give the foot, the leg will, because it's out, it will come back, and that creates the boleo. The foot of Sven is in between, so this is the parada. You step over, and then from here you have rebound into side and exit into quadrado. I end up in a completely different way.
That's very good.
Yeah. So let's try it again. 1, 2, into cross. So far so good. So forward step, side, back completely. So you can extend the leg, and because he's returning, you go here, collect, and here is the rebound into the side step, exiting with quadrado. So far so good. Let's try 3 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the cross. Uncrossing is the same. Forward stepping, side is the same. But now you go into backward motion completely onto your axis. The leader invites you to make the pivot. Your leg will want to go, but he goes opposite. He's changing his mind. And because of that, you get the boleo. Parada in between your feet. You step over. He's right in front of you, so chest connection. And from there you go into the rebound step and exit with the regular quadrado. 2 more times. 1, 2, into the cross. Uncross, forward, side, completely arriving here onto your axis. He's sending you into backward turn. Your foot will want to release. He's going the opposite way. You get the boleo. I'm showing it slow. It goes a little bit quicker into the movement. Parada in between the feet. You step over towards him. From there you get rebound into side step, exiting with quadrado as you know it. And last time, forward step. You go into cross. From here, uncross, forward, side, and back completely onto your axis. He invites you to make the pivot, and like it seems he's going into back step, But then again, he's deciding differently. Parada in between the feet. You step over. He's there. Rebound. And quadrado.
Okay, all together. 5. That's a long step. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Do the cross. Change the weight. Change the weight. 1, 2, and now the difficult part. So I will step somewhere in the direction of her back foot. Okay? So that I can continue leading her in that direction. At the moment that I feel she turns, I go step on the other side of her and I will slide my right foot in between her feet. Then she steps over, change of weight, a rebound, and then we exit with our quadrado. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, change, and 1, 2, now step to the partner, continue leading, step around to the other side, leg in between, she steps over, change of weight, rebound, and we exit. Again,
try that again.
From the other direction. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Do the cross, change your weight, change your weight. 1, 2,
and
step
back.
together, continue leading, step around her,
And
change your weight, change your direction, and rebound. Exit. Okay.
let's do it
And
one more time.
1, 2, 3. To the cross. Change.
On cross. Forward. And back arrive.
Rebound. And exit. Okay. Good. So, a very quick word and then we can try with music. For the leaders, you're gonna want to take the partner along with you. So, when you step towards her,
So we are coming from forward side, back.
when you step towards her, for the first part, you want to continue sort of in the direction around her. So try to continue in this direction around her, like that. Don't try to turn her over there, because that wouldn't work. Just continue going sort of forward in that way. Then, when you step around her, don't take her along with you, but try to leave her there and then just step around her and she will rotate as a consequence. So remain in your own space to make that rotation. Okay. So, let's try that to the music. So, yeah, it's gonna be the last tango as well.
Yeah, because I talked too much before, but now you know the technique of the step before, which you can apply in this step.
Never mind. So, everybody, we invite you to practice now this figure to the music, this structure to the music, but also you can practice the previous structure, okay? So, please feel free, we will not be counting this time, just do it by yourselves, and we will also be doing it, of course. Enjoy the last tango! That's all for tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that little step, that little bolero. For now, we say good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us. See each other next week.
We meet again next week.
Yes.
It's an agreement. We will be there, and
Okay.
hopefully you too stay safe, healthy, and take care. And yeah, we continue as long as the viewings are going good, and we hope to really give you some positive news in the beginning of December. Let's hope we can start soon again. But meanwhile, we'll be here, YouTube Live.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a good evening. Dank u, Lindel.
Dank u wel.
Dank u, Zaffer en Peter. Dank u, Zaffer. Dank u, Peter. Evcharisto.
See you next week.